How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to the Widzelli channel, and welcome to the hardest Total War campaign of all time. It is Numidia, and this was actually so annoying for me, so difficult. So you may notice I am everywhere in the world, but Numidia. I've completed the campaign, the Imperator, the long campaign completed. I do not have a single one of my starting settlements, and I'll tell you the reason for that. I'll give you a little history of what I did. What I thought was, I have no chance taking on Carthage, and even if I take on Carthage, then I have to deal with Rome. And thinking back on it, I think I definitely could have taken them out, but by the time I'd made this choice, I had already committed to instead migrating to Spain, where I spent like the first 20 years or 40 turns just trying to fight Spain off and survive. I'm telling you, I might go back and show you how bad it was looking, but I had to fight so many battles. I mean, look at this defense of Osca. 4, like, legendary battles here. You'll notice my general, he turns from Gisgo to Gisgo the Conqueror because of how many settlements he took in Spain and how many battles he had to fight. I mean, I really just had one army of, like, 3 generals and trash units that I had to make this work. And then once I got through here with Spain, then I had to deal with Gaul, which, if you've ever played Rome Total War, you know Gaul is like the #1 faction for the beginning. Here, I'll show you guys these graphs in more detail later, but hold on, let's get all factions, overall rank. You can see here it's like turn 100 now, but Gaul is at the top for like all of this time. And if we get rid of all of them except me and Gaul, you'll notice that the time that they start to come down is the exact same time I start to go way up. So it was a long battle to take Gaul. And then Britannia was huge. Britannia had gone from here in Germania all over here. I had to deal with them. They were just absolutely horrific. But they attacked me at the same time after I'd taken Gaul that Rome got the Marian reforms because it had been so long that they had gotten a huge city in Rome and in Capua. So I had to I had to hold off the British over here with a couple armies and speed my way over to Italy to steamroll them before they could get the Marian reforms, because I would be toast if they had gotten those and had complete armies full of them. The Brudii were over here in Greece a little bit with them, and the few armies they did, I had to bring like 2 armies for each one of theirs because the Numidian roster is just absolute trash. Let me find one of my armies here. That kind of all over the place, but basically, long shield cavalry were the only unit I used for most of this. I tried the Numidian legionnaires, and they are trash in the late game against. I mean, their stats aren't actually that bad, but they just do not hold up to any other late infantry. I mean, I was going against Roman, like, Praetorian Guard and Urban Cohort, and no chance. And then against, like, Armored Hoplites and Spartan Hoplites, no chance. So by the time you can actually get them, completely useless. So my campaign consisted of Long Shield Cavalry and Numidian Cavalry, and I just spammed them. I had to fight so many tough battles. I already showed you guys. I mean, how many was this in Spain? It was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, then I got into Gaul, and it wasn't over 7, 8. I just kept going, and then over here, actually, I think, yeah, 9, 10, 11. The Rome was annoying because I had like a good-sized armies by this point, but Rome was just good. This battle was particularly sad because I lost. If it'll show up, what's his name? Alyamas, the Conqueror. He was goaded general. I mean, he had like 10 stars. He had all the followers, and it was super annoying because he died like 2 seconds before the end screen, like, continue or end battle thing came up. Heartbreaking. But we pressed on. We continued. Greece is a little bit of a pain. They're actually like the #2 faction right now. But I'm done with the campaign, and I'm taking a long break from Numidia. Hold on, that's the wrong thing. Top 5 factions. Yeah, not territory. Overall. Give me overall. Yeah, Greece is like pretty. I mean, we were pretty close for a minute there at turn like 95 or whatever, but it was just tough. Look how high Britain was at this point. That's when I started fighting them and they started losing. But like, And you can see here on this graph, like, just how long let me get all factions. Just how long, well, actually, that's not helpful. How long I was just in the dumps. Like, those first 40, 50 turns, I was migrating from Numidia to Spain, and just, like, I was trading settlements. I went from Corduba to Asturica to Scalabit. Like, it was just horrible. So difficult. So, if you're ever gonna play Numidia, my advice is this: don't play Numidia. The reason I had to migrate in the first place, why I couldn't hold on to my settlements, or why I didn't think I could, is because they have a terrible economy. As I've already gone over, their roster is absolute trash. You've got Long Shield Cavalry and Numidian Cavalry, and that's pretty much it. Numidian Cavalry aren't bad, but their javelins, you only get 6 or 7 of them per like battle, so they're out of ammo so quickly. It was brutal, absolutely brutal. So just don't play Numidia, or if you do, try rushing, because I think that strategy works out better. You just have to be a good fighter. Or, oh wait, hold on. I got to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then those 6, so that's 11, and then I have a couple, yeah, 12. I mean, when you've lost count of how many battles you have because of how many, or like how many legendary ones you've had, because there's that commonplace, like, it's just terrible. Oh yeah, here's another 13. That might be all. I don't know. It was a rough campaign, and the worst part of it all is that I got the achievement for doing the long campaign, the Imperator, but Imperator, yeah, whatever. I said that right. But I didn't press the short campaign at the beginning, so I still don't have the achievement for completing the Numidian short campaign, even though I have all of this territory, which is crazy. So I'm going to have to, at some point, do Numidia again to do the short campaign. Although, I guess technically, I wouldn't have completed it, because you have to have destroyed Carthage and hold 15 settlements. I have the 15 settlements part, but Carthage is actually shockingly alive, which was surprising to me, because I feel like in the original Rome, Carthage gets killed really quickly. Same thing with a lot of the factions in this game, but I digress. That's basically it. I just wanted to share how tough this campaign was. Just really tough. It was really fun though, because I feel like a lot of Rome Total War campaigns, after you get past like turn 20 or 30, you're so powerful that really no AI faction can actually stop you. But with Numidia, like, there's just nowhere to go. You have no units you're progressing with your technology to. You have nothing to go to. So, like, it was tough the entire time, up until like the last. I've got plenty of money now, so I wasn't really a challenge in the last 20, 30 turns. But I mean, like I said, I get those 60, 70 turns, super tough. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I wish I had recorded this so you guys could see, but let me know if you guys want something like that, or if you guys want to see some content or some tips on how to do this, because as far as I know, I mean, Numidia is not really a popular faction because of how terrible they are. But if you guys want to see some of the tips that I used or whatever, let me know. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day.